In this video, we are going to show you how to draw your cues within Cordic Admin. Within Admin, open the Cues screen. At the top of the screen, change the drop-down menu to Cues being designed, then press the Map button so the map is displayed. Now use the plus and minus buttons on the map to zoom into your local area until you can clearly see the roads and boundaries you want to work with. Once you are in position, right-click on the map. You will be given two ways to create your cue. Draw new cue. This lets you place each point of the boundary yourself, giving you full control point to point. Insert new cue here. This drops a triangle where your mouse sits, which you then adjust into the shape you want. We recommend drawing it yourself, so choose Draw New Cue. Now click around the area you want the cue to cover, placing a point at each corner as you go. When you reach the end, join your last point back to the first to close off the cue. When you close off your cue, the Cue Properties box will open. The cue name and location are mandatory, so you must enter them before you can carry on. Fill them in and click OK. We will cover the rest of the settings in the next video. If you make a mistake while drawing, right-click and select Cancel. Be aware that this cancels the whole cue you are drawing, not just the last point, so you will need to start that cue again. As you draw, follow natural boundaries, such as rivers, railways, and the backs of estates. Keep the areas in the middle of your operating area small, around 5 minutes across, and make them larger as you move further out. This is the petal method with tighter zones in the center that spread out as you go. Keep an eye out for any red cues as you work and adjust your boundaries where needed. When you draw your next cue alongside one you have already created, click onto the shared boundary so the two cues join up. This is important. If your cues do not join, you leave a gap between them known as no man's land. A driver sitting in that gap is not inside any cue, so they will appear as on a break and will not show as available for jobs. Always join to the existing boundary so your cues sit tight against each other with no gaps. Carry on until you have drawn cues to cover every area where you regularly get pickups. When you are happy, apply your design changes to save them. Once the cues have been designed, you can use the zoom functions on the left of the screen. The zoom controls let you jump straight to a cue you have already created. To use them, first select a cue from the list below, then press the zoom button and the map will zoom straight to that cue. There is also a Zoom All button, shown as a pair of glasses which zooms the map out so that every cue is visible at once. Under Fill, you choose what is shaded on the map. Selection shades only the cue you have selected. All shades every cue. And Backup shades the backup cues, which helps you check your coverage. Under Names, use the Show tick box to turn the cue names on or off on the map. Save them. You should now be able to draw your cues. If you are still having issues, please call or email support as appropriate to your support contract.